Okay. All right, what is good, everybody? It is the Godfather of VR, the ageless one of the man Lincoln Clay, and just like that, I'm coming back with another live stream. This time, I want to try some different cars. The last stream I did a little while ago when I tried the Aston Martin, I actually liked that car, even though first gear makes the car take off like a truck. I like the sound of it. I like the way it sounds when you shift gears. Like the way it handles. Try some different. Let's see here. Find a design for the AMG that I like. That definitely stands out. That's I don't know about that one. Or that one. I'll probably end up going with that one. Not so loud. So it looks like I got to use the mouse to confirm it. Wherever the mouse is. Nürburgring, huh? Good amount of people at that track. Oh, I gotta pop out the chat. 1 second, folks. Once this screen loads, I'll get the chat popped out. And double check that I do not have the robotic voice or the staticky voice. I'm still qualifying, so oh, now it froze on me. That's nice. So looks like we got to close this and open it up again. Now the game froze up on me and it won't close. There we go. Finally. So I think before I open that up, I will go back and pop out the chat first. My channel live. So I think before I open that up, I will go back and we're good. No robotic voice. All right. Excuse me. All right, let's go. All right, let's get back in there. The JL Motorsports, I've seen him. He's had several lobbies open. You guys can't see that, but JL Motorsports, I've seen him open up like 3 or 4 of them. Let's see here. Also trying to look for one that doesn't have a lot of doesn't have a high ping either. Here's one that's got 50 milliseconds, 50 milliseconds at Spa, but it's only 10 people in there. Naturally, we've always got Monzas. We got a Nürburgring. So there's only 10 people in there. The safety rating is 80 though, so there's less likely to be wrecks. So let's just go ahead and go into this Nürburgring. Even though there's less people in there, I think I'll get a little bit better of a ping. Less latency. Excuse me. So I just got back from trying to go out to pick up some racing gloves, and turns out that both Target and Walmart are closed, but I'm pretty sure they will be opening this evening for Black Friday. Put that over there for safekeeping. Let's get my gloves on. So yeah, I think what I'm going to probably end up doing is going to Dick's Sporting Goods. I think Dick's Sporting Goods is nationwide. I think I'll go there tomorrow and get some gloves. Here we go. Won't let me drive. So yeah, I think I'll go to Dick's Sporting Goods and pick up some gloves tomorrow because I can already feel it with the fingers and the thumbs on these gloves right here. I can already feel it. Within a week, they'll probably have holes in them, and these aren't true racing gloves anyway. I looked into the sparkle gloves that you see right here in game, and they're about I think they're about $50, which I don't think is too bad. The big problem is I'm a person that can be an impulse shopper, and sometimes when I want something, I want to be able to just get up, go to the store, and grab it off the shelf and walk out. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8 people. It's 48, 44 cars in this session, and 8 of them were BMWs. When you see the back ends jack up like that, that's the people going through their setups. I will say with these new physics that they did, it might actually favor me a little bit because it took me a while to get used to trail braking, and with trail braking, it's still it's an effective maneuver, but I think it's still a risky maneuver because if you don't apply enough pressure as you're coming in, you will dive bomb off the track. But if you apply too much pressure, you're going to lock up the wheels and still slide forward anyway. So I think with these new physics, it seems to me like the most effective way to slow the car down using the shortest amount of distance is to pump the brakes. And that was something that Jardier, I watched one of his videos, and he suggested, like, when you come in, hit the brakes hard the first time, and then after that, just pump them slightly. So that's, I think that works for me a little bit better with these new physics.
30 seconds.
Since I'm trying to get my safety rating back up, I'm going to try to avoid any confrontations where somebody gets mad at me and wrecks me. I'm going to try to avoid retaliating. Idiot. The hell?
Yellow flag accepted. Light damage in the rear.
God.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Oh my God.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
I'm barely touching the brakes and losing it.
There's a slow car up ahead.
Oh shit!
Yellow flag in sector 2. We are halfway through. Keep it up.
That's a much better lap.
But dan ben je de fastest lap so far.
What was the purpose of that?
Yellow flag in sector 2. Damage at the front.
That's pretty much a wrap. Two and a half minutes before I can get back on the track. The ABS, the traction control on this car is set at 2, which is no big deal because that's normally what I run the traction control at when I use the Porsche. Cars and motorcycles have what's called a power band, and with this power band is when the RPMs get to a certain point, it's almost like an extra boost of power that kicks in. And when I used to ride crotch rockets, I used to ride a Suzuki GSXR 750, and they nicknamed him Jixer. And when Suzuki built that bike, they built an amazing bike. They built a 750 that could keep up with 1000s, and even in some cases, it could even beat the 1000s. And so the power band on that Suzuki Gixxer that I had, the power band was up there. It was like around, the power band was around like 10,000 RPMs, meaning that I had to keep the RPMs up that high in order to feel that extra boost in each of the gears. And so in fact, that power band was so high that when I got the bike up to RPMs, 10,000 RPMs through first and second gear, the front wheel would come off the ground. When you at 10,000 RPMs in third gear, the front wheel stayed on the ground, but you could still feel the power of the bike digging in. You could still feel that extra power digging in. In the case of the Hondas, the power band was in the middle. like at around, I'd say somewhere between like 5,000 RPMs, between 5,000 and maybe 9,000 RPM. And in the case of the Kawasaki Ninjas, the power band was low, and that was one of the reasons why the Kawasaki Ninjas were usually one of the fastest bikes in the quarter mile because of the low power band. So short story long, the power band of this car, in my opinion, seems to be kind of low, because it doesn't take much to spin these tires.
Faster car coming up behind you.
When I drove the Aston Martin earlier, in the earlier stream, the power band seemed to be in the middle. In this Benz, this AMG, the power band seems to be at the lower end. So I would say at like 3,000-4,000 RPMs, that's when the wheel seems to start sliding. Whereas that Aston Martin that I was driving, when I felt the wheels start slipping, the power band was in the middle.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it all you can.
So in some instances, when I'm going through curves that I would like to go through those curves in second gear, sometimes I have to go through those curves in third gear so the wheels don't spin. And therefore, you know, it sounds like I'm bogging the car down.
Yellow flag, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Ah! See that back end try to come loose. So you definitely got to feather it out of there if you're gonna, you know, keep it down into the low gears coming out of the corners.
Finish the race.
Trying to gun it out of there.
Alright, good job. You did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Oh my God. My safety rating dropped again. Now I'm down to 82. All right, let's get out of here. Go find another room. Go find another room, and then I think I got to get out of here to go pick up my son. So once my son gets here, I'm pretty much done streaming ACC for the night, unless I do it like in the middle of the night, do like another night owl stream. But I won't. I actually won't rule out jumping back on my Thrustmaster T150 and streaming GT Sport against the first grade AI. Oh, Brands Hatch. Here, we got to change cars though. Kind of like that. And that. Nah, that's too loud. And that too. Nah. That's another no-go. Skechers! Skechers! I like the red rims. I think I'll go with that one. I saw a Brands Hatch. Had 130 milliseconds. Yeah, I think we can go with that one. Which I think if I was driving my Porsche, I think I would definitely be able to turn in a better lap time with that. Jeez, I'm not sure. These things might end up having a hole in them by the end of the night.
Sector 3. There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag.
Oh shit!
Cut detected. Yellow flag in Sector 1.
I was doing okay up until that happened.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Yellow flag in Sector 3. Well done, mate. First or best.
Ah shit.
Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Ham, what's good, my guy? Well, this Audi R8, I like it a little bit better than the AMG. But surprisingly, I still like the Aston Martin better than both the Audi and the AMG. Hell, I think I might even take the BMW M4 over both of them. So let me see what time it is and see if I got enough time to run a race. 5:24. Oh no, I am more than late. I have got to get out of here because I got to go pick my son up. So I'm sorry to cut the stream short. After qualifying, the car was feeling good, and I've really I don't know. I definitely needed to get back on the track these last couple of days because this whole week I haven't been able to get on the track. I have to help care for my father, so I have to go over to my brother's house a couple of times a week and sit with my father. So because of that, along with making sure everything's in order for work, I haven't really had much time to do sim racing. So it feels refreshing to be back on the track today and yesterday. So yeah, I like the new M4. I have not retried the other cars with the new physics. So the biggest thing I can tell you with the in my opinion with the physics is it's almost like they eliminated trail braking. It's harder to trail brake. If you try to trail brake, especially from high speeds, you're gonna lock the wheels up. Plain and simple. So for me, it hasn't helped my lap times, but in terms of keeping the car under control, the best thing that I've been doing is like pumping the brakes on the straightaway before I hit the turn instead of trying to trail brake into the turn. Because trying to trail brake into the turn again has caused the wheels to lock up, and I've slid off the track a number of times. So with that, I don't know. So if you're bored, Ham, maybe you can stream and entertain me today. So I gotta head out. I got about a half-hour drive ahead of me to go pick up my son. So I'm going to boogie out of here. I would love to hang around and keep driving because I want to drive until the wheels fall off this weekend. Especially being that I made the decision that I'm probably going to go ahead and pick up the Fanatec Podium DD1 with 220 Newton meters of torque. I'm still upset about. I'm still a little bit bothered by the situation with my CSL DD being delayed until January 3rd. I just simply do not think I want to wait that long, and I think that I put enough money into this ecosystem that I could probably go ahead and just. No, not probably. More than likely will just go ahead and spend the money and go ahead and get a DD1. Say, yeah, you might stream it later. You probably need to increase the ABS amount and map it to your wheel. I agree. Because I rarely touch these. You know, I've got the ABS and stuff like that mapped out on the rotary encoders. But I guess I rarely turn them up. I don't know. I guess that's just the knucklehead in me. But thanks for tuning in, Ham, my guy. Hope to see you stream later. I'll definitely tune in. I might possibly jump on GT Sport later on my Thrustmaster, my coffee table, and my lawn chair, and actually might race against the first grade AI. So with that, any case, folks, I really got to go. I hung around. I'm already late. So with that being said, I will catch you all later. You guys know the line. Wakanda forever. Long live the king, and deuces. See ya.